Welcome to the Virtual Adult Improv Show with the LA Connection Players. I'm Ken Scove, the founder and owner of the LA Connection. We're starting our 50th year dishing out fine comedy improv here at the LA Connection in Burbank. We do both short and long form, and we went online about 6 years ago, and we have over probably 500 to 600 shows now, both short and long form shows. Today is a long form show. I'll introduce the show in just a moment, but let's introduce the cast first. Starting with Dr. Monologue, who's actually Michael.
Hi, everybody.
And Poison Ivy, who's August, her first show with us. And Kane, who's Pamela.
Stay out of my way.
And James is playing Toxic Cupid today.
What up, YouTube?
And Nick is playing the Mind Freak. And Audrey's playing the Flutter.
Hello.
Now you may ask yourself, why do they have all these names next to them? Because they all decided to come to Super Villain Anonymous. So think of it like AA, where they go to AAs to stop drinking and they need the support of other people. Well, these villains have decided to come to Super Villain Anonymous so that I and each of them can help each other to suppress their evil ways and not use their evil powers, because they've gotten themselves in so much problems, so much anger from other people, that we decided to open up Supervillains Anonymous and invite them here. Now we have them all online. We don't want them actually in our facility because I'm afraid of what they may do. All their powers, they have to be there at the place to create their powers. They can't do it through a virtual reality, which is why we have them here in Supervillains Anonymous. So let's bring everybody up right now. And thank you all for coming here to my online Supervillain Anonymous forum. And I want each one of you to state why you decided to come. Just like an AA meeting, they state their name and why they're here, because they admit they're an alcoholic. So you have to admit what your problem is, and then we'll do our best to try to solve the problem. I will start with Dr. Monologue.
Decided to come. No. I got caught again. They grabbed me up and they made me come to this. I guess I'm not a good criminal, but we could talk about that later. Let me explain to you how this works. I tell people a story, a long story. I have a monologue. I have 450 slides sometimes, and I put them to sleep, then into a trance, and then theoretically I should be able to take anything I want from them. My problem is that I just keep on going and talking and telling more about my plan. Do you want to hear about my next plan? It's a great one. It really is.
We can do that later, but I appreciate it. So you do your monologue, put them to sleep, and then obviously kill them, I would assume, or do something terrible to them. Is that correct?
You could say that.
Okay. All right, let's go over now to Poison Ivy. Appreciate you admitting your problem, Poison Ivy. Can you explain what you do and how you come here to try and help solve your issues? We can't hear you for some reason. There's an audio issue with you. So you may have to leave our online room and come back and reset your audio. And why you
Well,
do, oh,
I mean,
now I can hear you.
my
Go
pheromones
ahead.
just attract men.
Okay. Okay, we might not have heard the beginning part, so can you go back over again? What?
I miss Harley. And it's my pheromones, they just attract, they seduce men, so they do whatever I want them to do. I can't touch them because if I do, they get poisoned. I just miss Harley.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you admitting your problem, and hopefully we can solve that problem where you won't be doing that anymore. Kane?
Yes?
Can you explain what you do, your evil powers, and why you've come here so we can try and help you, so to suppress those powers from hurting other people in the future?
Well, I'm not just named Kane. I use a cane. I literally was born with electrical vibrations that I can use through this cane and implode buildings, thereby destroying people or objects, even animals.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing that. Okay, let's move over to Toxic Cupid.
What's going on now?
You have a ADD or something? We're all explaining why we decided to come here to Supervillains Anonymous. What is it that you do that you're trying to not do anymore?
Okay. I got it. All right. The reason why most of your friends are probably staying in failing relationships. I'm probably more familiar with my cousin, actual Cupid. He runs a family business. That's love. And my powers are just a little bit different. Okay. I shoot people with magic arrows, and I make them all fall in love with each other. But they bring out the worst in each other. So, I fell a victim to my own powers. I'm in a relationship with a woman named Sheila, and she signed me up to be here. So, being a better person for somebody.
I see. Okay. All right. Let's go with Mind Freak.
Yes. Hello. So, I'm here because, I've got a great power. It's to control people's minds. And I used to run this, it was a big organization, you see. We would go and hunt down legendary artifacts and, keep them or sell them. And some were powerful. Anyway, that's all in the past. So, my power was wonderful, but I'm choosing not to use it now, you see. Because, it sounds a little embarrassing to say it out loud, but, my mom told me not to, okay? Look, okay, listen. So there was like an intervention. Have you ever had somebody intervene in your life? So I was home for the holidays, seeing some family, and they said, it was like an ambush. A bunch of people came to me, and they sat me down in the living room with the Christmas tree and everything, and they said, we need to talk. You're getting out of hand with all these shenanigans. You're committing crimes, and it's just not. You're not the person that we thought we knew, and, we're going to have to stop coming to family dinners. And I can't stop going to family. Are you kidding? So I have to stop being evil.
Okay. All right. So your family helped send you here. All right. Let's go to the Flutter.
Sure.
Thanks for having me. I'm the Flutter, and I grew up in very unfortunate circumstances where other people seemed to get their way, but I never got my way. And I had really bad acne as a teenager and then going into my early 20s. So the guy that wouldn't take me to prom, it's because of my acne. So what I realized I can do is I create water that comes out of my mouth pores and crotch area. And then I flood my surroundings whenever I don't get my way. So guess who flooded the prom and also his bitch-ass date? Me. However, my family thinks this is like a problem or something, and this is a hindrance to my development. And so I'm here because of them. I don't really see a problem. I'm using my powers to get what I didn't get in the past. So I don't know why I'm here, but here I am.
Okay, so what you're saying is you're kind of like Carrie in reverse. She would set fires at her prom, and you would flood your prom. I see. Okay.
Correct.
All right. Well, I'm going to pair you off. I think Mind Freak, let's have you stay out here with the Flutter. Okay, and then I'm going to bring everybody else back in, okay? So, since Mind Freak, you control people's minds and make them do terrible things, and the Flutter, when you get angry and people aren't what you want them to be, you flood. So you both are destructive to the people around you, including your families. This is why I brought you both here, because you both mentioned it was your families that decided to send you here. And so let's start with Mind Freak. What would happen if you went back to your evil ways? What would your family do?
I told you they wouldn't invite me to family dinners anymore. That's a lot. You
Okay.
know, they're good people. I would miss them.
All right, but have you been invited to all the dinners, or have they excluded you to a few
yeah.
just to tease
A
you?
couple. I wasn't invited to a couple of birthday parties, but they were just the little cousins. You know, I wasn't going to go to all of the birthday parties anyway. You know, I've got a lot of cousins. It's a big family. I can't be everywhere at once. You know, and that was why the mind control came in handy so much. You know, because then I could go to more of the birthday. But now, you know, it's okay. I've got enough residual income. I can see the. It's fine. It's fine. I can get a nice place in the suburbs.
Have you ever tried to control somebody in your family to make you?
God, no.
Okay, so you only
No,
control people that bother you, or that you want them to do something for you?
Yeah, no, it's kind of like, well, look, I can like possess people's minds, but I try and be nice about it. You know, I started like, it was just like a small cult, you know? We all really like history, you know, we like, you know, when we were we're all lonely people, trying to search for these artifacts together. I try and think of it like a benevolent organization, but I would sometimes control their minds and make them go out and do my bidding, so I didn't have to, you know?
Okay,
Not
so
like
you'd get
the
them,
robbery,
you'd get them to steal
you know?
artifacts. I mean,
Yes, exactly.
and what has happened to them? Because I'm sure they hunted them down I'm sure they have video cameras and things like that. Are some of these people now in prison?
Well, a couple of them, but I send them flowers, you know, I send them a cake on their birthdays. They can't go into the birthday cakes. I don't know if that's still a rule, but you know, it was in Shawshank Redemption. It's a good movie. I think it was in that. I try and do things.
Yeah, do they know that you're controlling their mind?
Well, yeah, kind of. Maybe sometimes they're kind of like, I don't know. They go to sleep for a long time afterwards. They wake up. But I don't know. I haven't really asked. That's on me.
So do you think that they decided on their own to go steal these artifacts, or do you think that they know your power and they discover that you're the reason that they're in jail?
Well, they know they want to steal the artifact. We all want to steal. We want to reclaim the artifacts. You know, it should be ours anyway. But I digress. Anyway, so you know, you're asking me a lot of technical questions. You know, are you a judge or a therapist? Okay?
Well, I'm just trying to understand so we can help your problem. Now, these people who you try and control their mind, are they already sketchy people that have already had a history of small-time, you know, crimes, and now you're just upping their scale? I mean, what?
I don't discriminate on who I possess the mind of. You know, I think that if you discriminate against criminals, you're asking for trouble. Come on, they can be part of a good workforce.
Okay, so you actually will control someone who's got a normal life, they have a wonderful family, they have wonderful kids, and then you try and control the husband's mind to go steal the artifacts, and now you've ruined his entire life.
Well, I wouldn't say ruined. I mean, sometimes they get away with it, and it's great.
But let's say they don't. I'm sure some have been caught.
Well,
Do they realize
sometimes.
what you've done to them and their family, or they have no idea because they blank out, as you say, and then you take control?
Well, you know, they're in jail. They must know what happened. Something happened to them.
Yeah, but do they think you're the cause of it, or do they
thing.
think that they're the cause, that they've thought of this idea on their own?
Look, here's the thing. Have you considered that maybe I just haven't talked to them after they went to jail? Look, like I said, I send them gifts. I send money to their families. I try and be nice, but I can't do everything.
Have you ever tried to control a woman's mind to go out with you?
Oh God, no. You think I have to? No, everyone, no.
So they actually want to go out with you. What's the longest relationship you've ever had?
I don't need to talk about that. It's been years, definitely years.
Okay.
I have had real relationships with real people before.
But
I'm
right
married.
now it's only your family.
Yes, just my family. She's away in the Bahamas.
And you don't want to lose that. What do you mean? But wait, who's away in the Bahamas?
Nothing. My girlfriend right now, she's real. She's online. I promise. I'm in a
A
committed
second ago you said you didn't have a girlfriend. Now you have a fake girlfriend online in Bahamas?
I'm very good with women.
Okay, you're not going to control my mind, are you? Because you can't, because we're online. You know that.
I can't do that.
You can't control me because we're online.
I won't do it. I can't.
Are you secretly gay?
I don't know what you're talking about. That's irrelevant to the question.
Okay, I just wanted to know. I just want to understand your. Because when I started bringing up women, you kind of got a little, That you had. So have you ever, let's have you ever tried to control a man's mind to like you?
Look, I understand that mind control, it's got like some sketchy areas to it, but I promise I only used it for theft and like creating a business. Like I made people work for me to like build things, you know. Wouldn't you? You know, free labor. I'd use like a construction crew. They built my house. It's a great house, you know?
So you're like the Chinese with the Uyghurs.
Okay, look. I don't know if they're controlling their minds so much as I don't need.
It's free. No, it's free workforce is what I'm saying. Free labor.
Okay. Yes. That's wow. That's okay. That's a very deep subject. I don't know if we need to. Can we talk to the Flutter? You know, what's wrong with your family?
Yeah, we're going to talk to the Flutter now. Okay. I can see that we have got a lot of work with you today. The Flutter. Okay. So let's go back to the experience that the guy, your acne, and you didn't know you had those powers. When did you discover that you had these flooding powers?
Hold on, I'm sending this message to my ex. 1 second. It's on MySpace. Okay.
MySpace? No one's on that anymore.
Yeah, we still use it.
Okay, well,
yeah, we're cool like that.
You're probably the only two. Let's not digress into MySpace. Let's go head on. When you say your ex, is this the ex from the prom, or is this some other ex?
You think I have one ex? That's so cute. That's so adorable. I have a lot, and it's not always my fault. I know it looks like it would be. It's not.
Well, wait a minute. Okay. How many exes do you have?
Well, like, what do you consider an ex?
You know what I consider an ex. Someone who you used to go out with, but you're not going out with anymore. And after they broke up with you or you had a problem with them, did you flood something of theirs, like their car, their house? Their business?
Are they technically an ex if they come over sometimes to play games?
Yeah, that could still be an ex as long as you're not romantically involved. Could be friends with benefits.
Well, there's a lot of benefits to being with them, but we do some romantic things here and there. So are they an ex?
Well, that's friends with benefits. If you can have more than one relationship with men or whatever you have relationships with, then that other person's now an ex. Technically, you know, they're just somebody who you like to fool around with. But I mean, why are they your ex? Did you ever hurt them? Did you flood anything of theirs? You didn't answer my question.
Well, Mr. Whatever you are, therapist, counselor, don't you know there's two sides to every story? Sure, I'm the one in this anonymous group. I'm the one with the problem, but the other person cannot be the problem. So here I am. Yeah, I have made mistakes. I have about 100 exes, give or take.
And
okay?
how many of them have you flooded? All of them?
86. I was going to do 87.
Percent or 86 of the 100?
86 of the 100, but okay. I was going to do 87. It's just the one that's 87. He comes over.
What?
He comes over sometimes, so I'm not going to flood him.
You're not going to flood him. So there's 13 exes you didn't flood.
Yeah, magic 13.
And did these other ones know that you caused the flood?
They know nothing about my power. So what they do see is they see some suction cups in my room and like snorkeling gear. Then they think it's just snorkeling gear. Like they don't think anything of it. That's how dumb they are. And so I use it to make sure that when I do flood, that I still have the ability to breathe being underwater. So they don't know about my power. Only the
Wait, so you flood rooms that you're in yourself?
No.
You just said that you use snorkels.
Well, I use the snorkel. I have it in my bedroom, you see. That way people think, oh, I just do innocent snorkeling. I don't do any flooding business or anything like that. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense?
Yeah, well, a lot of what you say doesn't make sense. But, you know, you're a little scattered. Yeah, maybe you two should go out with each other. Have you ever thought about?
No, I'm not going out with Mind Freak because we're too similar.
Yeah, no, we both have parent problems. You know, was it? You know, but
And he probably
I,
hates my acne too.
well, I don't have acne actually.
No, you told me I have acne.
I did. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
you did.
Well, okay. Look, I apologize
Can
for
I
that.
flood him?
Was that
Can I
No,
flood him
no,
right
no.
now?
He's in a different space. You can't. You
Let me
only
flood
flood.
him.
No, you can't flood
Flood
anybody.
activate. Flood
No,
activate.
it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. He's in a different space. You have to be in the same
Damn it.
area to flood something. That's why we did this
Put up
online
my
because.
crotch.
So you're not acting like you're getting better. You said you want to come in here to get better because of your family and your relationships, and they're going to cut you off if you keep flooding things.
Yes, that's true.
But it doesn't seem. Why are you holding your foot up?
It's because I'm trying to stop the crotch from activating the water because, you know, my flooding instinct kicked in. So I'm telling the crotch to stop, and I have to keep my foot up.
Okay, so the only person you're going to flood now is you.
No, I already did that. I know how to potty train myself. It's fine.
So it's
Okay.
just pee? You're just peeing on people?
No, it's not peeing. I have a separate hole than your regular.
You just said potty training, so I was just
Yeah.
assuming.
Yeah, you.
I when you described it at first, I thought you were just saying you were gonna, you know, pee or spit on people, and that was kind of gross, you know.
Yeah, it is.
I thought this was supposed to be accepting.
Well,
I don't
And
think
Line
that's
Creek
true.
isn't accepting me.
well,
I don't need to be.
no. The thing
I think
about
you
it
need
is
to
that
accept it.
you send out so many mixed signals. So it's like you say one thing, but then mean another. I don't really think you really want to be here. I'm going to try and help you, but you already wanted to flood
Please
somebody
help me.
since
I
you've
really
been
wanna
here.
be here. You don't believe me? I need help. It's really hard for me to come to my emotions. I have to release the flood, and I know I can't.
Okay. Have you
trying
ever
not to
been
do it.
making love with anybody and flooded the room?
Well, like, if it's a kink, then yes, I can put that button on. I do have a separate activator for the sessions,
Oh
which
my
is on
God.
my shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's
that's-
it's a lightning button, and it'll say kink activation,
Okay,
and it'll go.
wow.
Bing, 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 bing. So yeah,
Okay,
so
so then you have underwater sex. Okay,
Yes.
listen, thank you too. I'm going to have you meet with some other people today, and hopefully you can
Bye-bye.
get over your negative villainous powers. Wow. Okay, we need the toxic Cupid and our lovely little lady to come in here, Poison Ivy. Okay, it seems like you're both in the same kind of, I don't know if I'd smoke, but it's your choice. They're your lungs. Anyway, so
Kind of immortal, the whole magical being 2,000 years thing. The whole cancer diagnosis just goes right out the window.
right, okay. So you shoot people with arrows, and then they have toxic relationships. So basically, you're saying that all marriage is toxic, which is 50% of the people who get married get divorced anyway, and those are probably the ones that you hit, because all the ones that stay together, you haven't got around to doing anything, I'm assuming. And then Poison Ivy, you put your pheromones out so you can control what men do. So both of you want to control relationships, and we've got to let go of that controlling thing. So let's start with Toxic Cupid. Are you prepared to stop shooting people and let relationships become toxic on their own?
Well, I mean, it's not really up to me. This thing is great. I mean, I can be blindfolded and hit anybody from anywhere on planet Earth at any time. But, I don't make people stay in these relationships. I can't control free will. I mean, I just set them up. It's not up to me, whatever happens after to them. I mean, do I get a ridiculous high the more toxic the relationship? If there's like manipulation, gaslighting, petty fights over stupid bullshit in public, cheating on each other, lying to themselves, lying to each other, do I get a ridiculous high from it? Yes. Does this high feel like doom scrolling, just had a crack baby with meth, and you kill the crack baby and you smoke it? Yeah, it's like my brain's on a rocket to Flufluga, but I don't have any incentive to keep these people in relationships.
Okay, when you decide to shoot someone and get them into a relationship, do you ever do any sort of background checking to find out if they're compatible before you do this? Because, if you don't match up their signs, like, you put an Aquarius with a Gemini and those two signs are toxic already with each other. I mean, I'm not a big believer in all the
I was going to
signs,
ask you
but
that. Are you a really are you a tarot card
Well,
I thought you're supposed to be a therapist. What the hell is this?
I'm just saying that some people match up better based on their backstories. Like you don't want to put a farmer with the Hell's Angel. They're just not going to be compatible. So if you're shooting up the wrong people with your arrows, they're already going to be in a doubt.
Have you been talking to my cousin? I swear to God, it's like you're just having diarrhea of the mouth, and it just sounds like he's talking. Look. Here's my next question: do I have to wear this? Like, I've been in art since the Renaissance era and before. Everybody knows I like to go all natural. Okay? Like, do I have to do this for your stupid meeting? Sorry, I didn't say that. For all the meetings.
Yeah, you have to be clothed. We don't want to see your dingy dongy.
These are terrible. What does this thing even do? Like, I've been around for over 2,000 years, okay? Never once have I seen in any other era, the Renaissance, or, that was like the pinnacle, or even the Dark Ages, somebody say, hey, what if we just put nooses around our necks and walked around and just made it all socially acceptable, like a form of social control?
Mm-hmm. Well, let's talk about some of the toxic relationships you shot arrows. The Clintons, they're not getting along too well, and obviously you shot them, and so that was one. And all of Johnny Depp's relationships, they're all in the trash, okay?
I got so high off
Cher.
the head thing. Oh, yeah, you're bringing up good memories, man. Good times. Oh, actually even set somebody up from, therapy.
Mm-hmm. Let's go back to Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. That was kind of a bad choice, wasn't it?
I thought they were going to work. I thought they were good together. I mean, the whole she taking a dump on the sheets thing. I mean, have you seen some of Johnny's roles? I mean, I thought he'd be into that. I really did. I thought they were going to really ride on off into the sunset on a pirate ship and take turns on the poop deck.
Mm-hmm. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie.
You can't blame me for that. I mean, come on. Have you seen Angelina Jolie? Who she deserves happiness. And Brad, he's great. Fight Club. People still watch Fight Club. That's still a thing. These movies are just like hard to keep up with. I mean, I'm just trying to, But I thought they were really gonna do it, okay? And they did do it. They did it a lot, But the paparazzis, I felt that they got their really good sides when they took the photographs of them. They got that going. They got the memories. They got the scrapbook thing,
What about P. Diddy and all his relationships?
Well, he's just the gift that keeps on giving, Kent. I mean, come on. I really got nothing for you there. He's just awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's a dreamboat, isn't he? Poison Ivy. When he makes parole, he's gonna be available.
Okay. Well, thank you. I hope that it doesn't sound like you're heading in the right direction, but we'll see what we can do here today. Let's go to Poison Ivy. So Poison Ivy, the pheromone. Okay, so you do this to men so that you can control them, or let's go a little deeper into why do you do this?
Sorry, hold on 1 second. She's talking. I know. I'm so sorry. Say that one more time, please.
What's your Poison Ivy flowers talking?
Well, yes, this is Harley.
Okay. All right. So Harley. Okay. Well, let's go back to the question. What do? You do pheromone around the men, and then what are you doing this for? So they're attracted to you or someone else?
Well, that's natural. I mean, it's just natural. That's the natural thing that happens. But I also have I can't touch anybody either, because if I do, they'll get poisoned, which is probably why I kiss them on the lips.
Well, if you kiss them, is that poison? You just said if you touch them.
If I kiss them, if I touch them, but I find it a lot better if I kiss them. They're already under my control at that point.
And
Why not?
how long does it take before they actually die once you kiss them?
Well, that just all depends on how much poison I secrete to them. If I don't want them to die, then it's just a little. But if I want them to die slowly, then I give them more.
And do you discriminately decide on what men? I mean, is there a lot of one-night stands you're doing? I mean, what?
Well, I don't have relationships with them, silly. I just make them do my bidding.
I see. Okay. And so these men that you find, are they at strip clubs? I mean, are you trying to find a lower life man?
No, they're all over. I like intelligence.
I see. So do you go to Mensa meetings?
Well, I mean, my plans can go anywhere, so we go everywhere.
You know who else likes intelligence?
Yeah.
He did it.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. What about the Illuminati? Are you related to the Illuminati or the mind control of people?
Even if I was, I wouldn't be able to tell you.
I see. I see. Because some people,
Let's just say,
like,
what I can't do, my plants will.
right. So some people say Jim Carrey is not Jim Carrey. Did you poison Jim Carrey and now they have a clone? Because that's all over the internet.
Well, I mean, Jim Carrey, Cat Williams, a couple other people. But Toxic Cupid, we don't mess with P. Diddy. He's just a little messy, if you know what I mean.
He's on the rebound. I'm telling you, this kid's gonna be a winner. He's got a bright future coming out ahead of him. You could do something, you know?
Yeah.
Like the two of you working together could be could be magic.
No, I don't think you need to. Go ahead.
I already have a partner. It's Harley.
It's
As
a
everything else.
plant. That's a plant.
That's not a partner.
No. Harley, Davis, come on. She's with the Joker right now.
Oh. So you're dating a female plant. Harley Quinn?
Yes.
I see. Harley
Would
Quinn.
the three of you be interested in a little three-way action? Because I could just make that happen too, you know. Look, it's just going to take a couple of arrows. You know, you all fall in love together. You end up on the reality television show. This is Polly. Did you know that there's a reality television show celebrating polyamory? Kent, you got to let me go to this reality television show.
Polyamory?
I mean, there's just so many people all around there.
Yeah.
There's just, people who they seem well adjusted. They don't get jealous. They don't have problems. They're great for society. They're great role models for kids.
Okay, yeah.
Look, I can set the three of them up on the show. Just let me
talk to
Let me talk to the producer.
I'm not into television production. I'm into helping you guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to have you guys talk to some other people in a few minutes. It doesn't seem like we've made too much headway
Ivy,
today.
can we talk about this later?
Yeah, with other people. Thank you so much. Okay, let's bring in our final two, the Kane and, of course, Dr. Monologue. So let's go to you, Dr. Monologue, and I think you have a wonderful, wonderful layer there you're in.
Thank you.
So, I mean, these monologues, let's just go to them. What do you talk about when you start doing a monologue?
First, can I just say I was doing so good for 14 days, I didn't do a single monologue, not one. And then there was a meeting. There was this meeting going on, and it was the city council, and I really wanted the keys to the city. So I went in and I did a monologue. It was 3 hours long. Everybody was passed out, so I took the key to the city.
So that's like you basically did a filibuster.
Sure, yeah, we'll go with that, except that they now don't know what happened, and they wake up with no memory. So I can take anything I want. I think I can take the whole world.
Okay, so you put them all to sleep and then you stole things in the room from the city council?
Well, I stole the key to the city. I own the city now.
I see.
The city's mine.
Okay. So what does that mean?
It means that I control everything. And
All
then
the
when I go into
businesses, all the
everything. And when I go into another monologue, anybody who wants to try and stay awake, well, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. They fall asleep, and I take everything from them. They have money, I take their money. In this case, I wanted the key to the city. I was doing good. Kent, I was doing so good. I had 14 days with no monologues. You would have been proud of me, but no, I couldn't hold on. I really
Have you thought about giving back the keys to the city then? Because if you want to go clean, you're going to have to do that.
But it's so freeing. I can go anywhere and do anything. I can do it all. I can build new buildings. I can tear down old ones. I can tear down new ones. I can take all the monies out of the bank. Well, why would I want to give that back?
That's interesting. He said tear down buildings because, of course, Kane over here is destructive. When she gets angry, she knocks over buildings. So have you two been working together without me knowing?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, it seems like you brought that up, and then that's exactly what she does. So you talk about knock over buildings and demolish them and rebuild them.
All I do is make people fall asleep.
Right,
Look.
but it seems like you just brought up her knocking over buildings, which makes me think you guys somehow are doing this together.
Kane,
You'll
I think
never
he's
know.
onto us.
You'll never know.
Well, let's talk about that, Kane. Maybe I will know. So I did do a search, and you're both in the same city.
Did you now?
And it seems like perhaps you wanted to knock over some buildings so that Dr. Monologue wouldn't put you to sleep with this monologue, and you made some sort of
Look.
underground deal with each other.
Look, the only reason that I'm here is that my cane, I actually use my cane for electrical impulsibility, bringing it together and destroying, bringing down buildings. I just actually killed a few pets in the building in my last one. And my job is forcing me to come in here to speak to you. I guess you're some sort of, psychologist, psychiatrist. I have no idea what you do.
What is your job?
I bring down buildings.
Well,
I actually
that's not a
implode.
demolition. You work for a demolition company?
Well, yeah, I do. Actually, I do. They hire me. I take my cane. I use my own electrical impulses. I use this cane to divert it exactly where I want it. And then when I infuse this power, it just brings everything down. You can't understand how wonderful that feels.
Well, it would be great if you're using it to do demolition on buildings that the demolition company would want you to do. But you've gone beyond that.
Oh, well, who says that I go beyond it?
Well, we've
There's no
seen it.
one
There's
around
been,
when I finish that can say anything.
well, there's been some unusual buildings that have come down that they weren't up for demolition. They all of a sudden just, and this is where the dogs passed and a couple of people were in those buildings. So why would you do that?
Well, I just like things clean and open. And if Dr. Monologue might have a use for the area, maybe for the right price, I can be available.
Can we set up a giant screen and projector, and then I can put the whole city to sleep
yeah.
at once?
Anything for you, Dr. Monologue.
Okay, well, thank you very much, both of you. I'm going to be having you talk with some other people here in the meeting.
Okay.
Okay. Let's bring Cupid, Toxic Cupid, out here with Mind Freak, because obviously you both like to control stuff. So Mind Freak and Toxic Cupid. Okay, I'm going to actually let you guys talk with each other, but what seems to be is that, okay, I asked you to keep your clothes on, but that's okay. You did a tie. It's
It was
not
an accident.
okay.
It was an accident.
Yeah, okay.
Apparently, clothes are flammable, and
They are.
yeah, I didn't know that. I really didn't know. I tried my best.
All right.
I'm really sorry.
Okay, don't. Okay, so Mind Freak is going to try and control doing that so he won't have people go out and steal stuff for him. You need to control your arrows so you won't get people into toxic relationships. So let's see if you two can help each other. I'm going to go bye-bye right now.
So, like, you're like 2,000 years old?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
And like, all you do is just screw with people's relationships?
All you do is dress like a pirate?
I'm not 2,000 years old.
Yeah, well, you look like
What's
you're
your
from
excuse?
a bad Johnny Depp knockoff from 2005.
Are you immortal?
Worse.
You're just making fun of me from movie reference, like movie references from modern times. Are you okay? Are you?
Oh,
are
I'm
you
sorry.
immortal?
Am I supposed to use the movie references from the ancient times?
I just
Like
think
the
that
Torah?
it's a little interesting that you're so. I don't understand your motivation. Really, I don't get it.
Look, I work for my family business. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that whole love thing that's supposed to bind the world together. Apparently, I'm not too good at it. All right, but I found out that I have some powers. That's the good news.
Okay.
And I make people fall in love who probably don't belong with each other. And probably the reason why so many of your friends are in attractive family relationships, but that's their fault. And yes, all right, I get a huge high. I get a ridiculous high out of it.
Oh, okay.
It's really good, but the problem is, maybe you can help me out with this.
Okay.
I became a victim of my own powers. Okay, I'm stuck in a relationship. The woman named Sheila, and she makes me feel like shit. Okay, like we get really into it. It's bad. I mean, there was one point where I had a gun in my mouth, and then I realized,
but that even
she's
work?
the one. She's the one. Because the toxic high that comes from it is like ridiculous. It's insane. It's like I'm on a rocket and it's like the sky's the limit. And it just keeps getting better. It gets better the worse the fucking shit is. Like, what do I do about that?
Well, I think, honestly, I think therapy's probably a good first step. It sounds like, did you like stab yourself with your arrow, or like, are you just trying it out? Is she like a regular human? She's gonna die, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you think that's gonna be hard for you? Do you want to deal with that? Why don't you talk to a different immortal person? You got a family. I mean, I'm not suggesting that route, but I mean, I'm sure there's multiple immortal families. Are you an outcast and does no one like you?
Look, plenty of people like me. It's okay. It's not like I'm in an online relationship with somebody who lives so far away. And look, I swear to guys, I'm dating the cheerleader. She's hot as fuck, but she just doesn't go to our school. She goes to another school.
Look, man, I'm trying to have a heart-to-heart with you. I was about to say something really honest, and now I'm kind of slighted. I'm kind of slighted by you, but I'm still gonna say it because I want this to work. Okay? This might surprise you. Because, I mean, the whole mind control, I don't really have friends, okay? So I feel like I can relate to you. I'm asking if you don't have friends with the immortal people and all the other people with powers because, I don't either. And, I just thought maybe you could relate to it.
They're so full of themselves. Like, all the time. That is their biggest problem.
I get that.
Oh, why can't you be more like your cousin? He's successful. He's been binding the universe together. What have you been doing since high school?
I get it. I understand. And so okay, here's the thing too. I'm going to die too. I'm not immortal, but have you considered that maybe, and just hear me out, please don't get mad. Have you considered that maybe you are wrong? Is it like your guys' whole responsibility to hold the universe together? Why are you tearing it apart? Like, is it to spite your family? Are you just that mad? Did they kick you as a kid?
I just wish they'd accept me. I just wish that they would take this.
Stop acting like a dick. Was it what? Would it be for this? Does everyone else wear clothes? Like what? Is this a you thing? Are you just the only nudist? What are you talking about, man?
All right, no. Okay, you're right. You're right about me. They don't like me. They don't invite me to when they play poker. They got everybody there. They got Gandhi. They got Moses. They got Jesus. I mean, that guy, they say he's supposed to be like really great and stuff, but never returns your calls. And
Well, thank you, guys. Jesus does
smoke?
promote the wine from the water for your parties. Thank you too. I'm going to have the Flutter come on now with Kane. Both of you are destroying things, causing havoc, and I'd like you to talk with each other and how you could maybe stop your evil ways by hurting other people with flooding and destruction of demolition.
I'm really intimidated by you.
Oh, sweetheart, you shouldn't be. The guy that we're dealing with, I think we can just talk on our own and go our own direction. And when we get out of here, we can be a duo.
No, no.
But
No.
what if I bring something down and then you just wash it away? No.
No. This is what I want to do.
You're powerful. Use it
No, I'm
for
not.
good.
No.
Why
I
not?
love your faith in me, but what I need you to do, I want you to flood that mind freak. Because he's a freak.
Which one?
I can't. You've never. It's anonymous. Okay. He's someone else in our group. Eye patch. Ring a bell.
Gotcha.
Him.
Gotcha.
Can you destroy him, and then that would make me feel good, and then I do think we could be a duo, but we have to play the part in the meeting. So we got to recruit people here.
Well, if we can get Monologue with us, work for him, and if we can bring him into the next building for destruction, and then you can wash him away and no one will ever know he was there.
No.
You got to play your part.
You know who I want to wash?
What? And who?
It's the toxic Cupid.
The what?
The toxic Cupid. The guy with the tie.
He is so cute. I know. Oh my God. Well, I'm too old for him, but you, girl, go.
No, I'm too old for him.
No, you're not. You're so cute. Oh my God. The two of you can make so much wang dang fangamang fun.
Do you think he would be intimidated by all my powers?
Oh, I think he would dig it, baby. Dig it. Of course, that's one of my words that I like for my cane mobile.
You and that cane.
I love it. It's my man from another mother.
Oh, I love you.
Okay, thank you both, ladies. We need the monologuist to come out with Poison Ivy. Okay, so now we know that you like to control people and do monologues and then put them to sleep. And you like to control people by putting a pheromone on them so that you can get them to do things that you want. So maybe you guys can help each other about how you could relax those powers so that you don't take over other people.
Sounds to me like we could take over the world. You and me.
I know.
We can
But
run
I mean,
everything.
do you think that we could? Do you think that we could make Flutter and Kane into one person?
Maybe. But you know what I do know? I know that if you can control the men and I can put all the women to sleep, we can own the whole world. You and me.
But it's so boring all the time.
I'm never bored when I'm telling a monologue. When I tell the story of how I'm going to do what I'm going to do, how, when, where, and why, and people fall asleep because there's 300 slides to go through, oh, it's a wonderful feeling. It's amazing.
That's why I'm here, because I'm so bored with it. I mean, you can only make men do so many things.
But you can make them do all your crimes. You don't have to touch anything.
Well, I already do. I know. Do you like bats?
I don't know what that is.
You don't like bats, right?
Bats? Like flying around bats?
Yes, like bats. Like Batman bats.
Do you want me to take over and control the Batman? I can do that.
Yes.
I can put him to sleep, no problem. I just need
Yes.
a chalkboard, a projector, and a screen. I'll start the monologue and they'll be out cold. Just tell me when and where. Let's make it happen. We can run the world. You and me and you.
I just want Harley back. We were so good together.
Then you need me to put the Joker to sleep.
Yes. Don't fight him.
I can do that, but what do I get out of this?
I don't know what she sees in him. Why? What does she see in him? What? What could she possibly see in him?
Well, he is funny. He's hilarious. He's one of the few people who I've never wanted to monologue, but if it'll help, I'll do it.
He's not that funny.
No, he's hilarious. His jokes are just so witty, so clever.
He's funny looking. He's funny looking.
Too.
Well, thank you, too. I'm going to let Toxic Cupid talk with the Flutter. Toxic Cupid and the Flutter, I just wanted you to know that it sounds to me that the Flutter is interested in you, Toxic Cupid, on a romantic level.
I don't remember shooting you with an arrow. Do you have an arrow? I mean, you know, I've shot arrows through water. I don't think I ever shot the water though. But,
Can you please put a shirt on?
Well, it's got holes in it. It's really.
Oh, okay. I'll do my best to concentrate.
Okay.
Good. Anyway, I'm not good on one-on-one interactions. I'm normally good in private because I can't handle my anger.
Oh yeah. Well, jeez, anger. That. So many good times. I have made couples get so mad at each other over the dumbest bullshit. I even don't tell anyone I said this. But just before coming in, I set up Harley Quinn and the Joker. I mean, she knows it's not gonna work, but I mean, it's driving fucking Poison Ivy crazy. It's just fun to watch.
You do know if you set me up with the wrong person, I will destroy you.
Yeah, I know that. I'm actually.
You sure?
I look. I can prove it. I got a fear of the water. You know, I'm a little bit afraid. I almost drowned when I was a kid in a pool. Right? It's a little bit of a touchy subject. I don't think therapy is a good time to talk about that. But
what if I flood just one part, like either out of my mouth pores or my crotch?
Oh.
And it won't be a lot of water, but it'll break your fear.
Like an immersion therapy thing? Can I smoke? Can I smoke on the water?
You can smoke on the water. You have to press the activator button right here. Right? Activator.
Oh.
Okay, here comes the flood.
I'm going to touch it. Oh my God! Oh.
No, it's okay. I don't mean any harm. I don't mean any...
I'm drowning!
No, come back. No, come back.
Okay, we're going to move over to mind control with the Poison Ivy.
Oh my God! Oh.
Okay, thank you too. Hope you'll get over that. So, Poison Ivy wants to control men, and you want to control their minds. So maybe you two can work on your control issues.
Okay, are you trying to get over it too? Are you also?
Well, I was until I heard that Toxic Cupid set up Joker and Harley.
Well, okay. So, okay. I do. What?
So I think we should take him out.
Well, you want to break them up? I mean, do that.
I think we should just take him out.
Well, you want to kill the guy? Why? Why do you want to kill the guy? What did he do? Jesus.
He took my Harley away, and he set her up with the Joker.
Okay, do you want to kill the guy for it? Come on. Work on the emotional regulation.
Well, I feel like I'm
it's something that
dying.
I've had to work on. You know,
I feel like I'm dying. I need her.
You need her. Okay, well, tell her that. Why?
We were so good together.
They're so good together, and you want to break them up?
I remember all those times we caused all that havoc. And
Okay.
she's so funny too.
Great. That's awesome. I don't need to be sold on her. It sounds like you really like her. So I mean, tell her you don't like her boyfriend. I mean, you sound like you're close. Does she know you named her plant after her? It's kind of weird. I thought it was just a name, but like you know this girl and you're like in love with her. You
Yes,
named a plant after her. Is that? Does she know?
Yes. She
Okay,
knows.
that's less weird, unless she thinks it's weird, and then it's even more weird because she told you about it. But anyway, like, do you so you still want to control people, right? This isn't working for you. Am I the only one who's like trying in this group? Come on.
It's working.
Okay, so you're trying.
It's
Okay,
working.
it's hard, right? Is it hard for you too? I'm having some struggles. You know, it's just you don't get the order right at a Starbucks or something, and you go in, and then you just want to control their mind, and you just gotta resist it. You can't do it. You know,
It's
I just wanna
hard
get
not
back
to.
and make my own
It's
drink.
so hard not to.
Right. You know, I'm glad that somebody
can't even-
understands.
I can't even walk by somebody without them wanting to fall at my feet.
Well, okay, not quite that. I mean, it's just I like it when people like bring me things. You know, I don't like walking to my own fridge. You know, it's nice. to have
Okay,
people around the house.
thank you too. We're gonna have Kane and Dr. Monologue come out. This will be our final pairing tonight before we bring you all back in. But Kane likes to destroy things, and you like to put people to sleep and then take over the town. So I just want to make sure that you guys are not working together again.
Well, what do you have to say, Dr. Monologue? Because I'll never tell.
See, what happened is we had this plan, and this plan was to take over the whole world. So we started out with the city, and that one city was just too easy. So I started my next monologue, and my next monologue will put the rest of the world to sleep. And so how I do that is I start to tell you about things that make absolutely no sense, the most mundane things in the world, like how I'm going to take over the world. And the real reality is that whether we work together or not is irrelevant, as long as I'm telling my monologues and the people are asleep and they forget what's going on and don't know what happened. I don't know anything about what you're saying, to be quite
Well,
honest with you.
I have a little extra to add, if you want to hear, Doc.
Go ahead.
All right. Well, I've met these two wonderful ladies while we're here, and I really think that we can use them, and it'll help them, like Poison Ivy. Our next interaction, why don't we bring Miss Poison Ivy in, let her have her fun with some of the residents of the building, and then we can bring in Miss Waves, because she is something out there. We can bring in Miss Waves to get her ability swaying and swooshing all over the place. And then we can just bring the whole thing down, and you can take over everything.
I like the way that sounds.
You will be king.
I'll start.
Okay, thank you all. Stay out here, please, and we'll bring everybody back out to our final meeting. Yes. This is a beginning and a start. Flutter, could you come out here? I don't want you to be flooding anything. Okay. Thank you. I don't know how much I've been able to at least help you guys. It seems like some of you want to move forward. I felt progress from Mind Freak. I'm feeling Poison Ivy maybe a little bit. I'm encouraged a little. I think that the rest of you are really just kind of putting on a face to try and make it feel good so that you can, get me to write a good recommendation for you guys. But you're all going to need to come back and do some more therapy again. So we'll see you again tomorrow and every day on Supervillains Anonymous till we feel that there's a breakthrough. But I will let you do your final comments. I'm going to give you about 15 seconds each to make your final comments. Dr. Monologue?
I just want to say to everyone, you don't have to worry. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put together the perfect monologue, and he's going to go to sleep, and he's not going to remember that he wants to do this to us, and we can go back out and terrorize the world.
That's not what I was looking to hear. Poison ivy. We can't hear you. We can't hear you at all. We don't know what you're saying. Okay, we'll have to come back to her. I think we've lost her internet. Wait a minute.
Well, I'm
Here she is.
trying.
Okay, go ahead.
It was you.
You're trying. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, it's a Verizon commercial. Go ahead.
Now?
Yes, I said it. We're not on Verizon. Okay, go ahead.
I knew it was Toxic Cupid. I'm trying to stop hurting. I'm trying to stop, but it's hard to do.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, that's a start. Okay, let's go to Kane.
Hello?
Go ahead, Kane.
Well, people just look at me and they think I'm small. But this cane makes me very tall.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to let Mr. Monologue down. We're going to break down the entire town.
Mm-hmm.
There won't be anything left no matter where you go. And there won't be anyone there that you would possibly know.
Okay, we're going to probably have to send somebody over to steal your cane. Mind Freak.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the only person who's like trying here. Like, can I get like one-on-one therapy or something? Like, I feel like I've done more progress on my own. This is horrendous.
Yes, I may have to use you as a assistant to me to control the rest of their minds to make them not do what they do.
I don't want to do that. That doesn't sound like it would help me.
Well, it might help all of them, which then internally
I don't
helps
care
you.
about that.
Okay,
I don't-
well, okay. So you're a narcissist, Mind Freak. Okay, that's a whole different thing.
Sure, fine.
Okay, Flutter.
There's more to me than making things wet. I can be very dry sometimes too, which is really depressing.
Okay,
And I need to get help probably for that as well.
all right. Toxic Cupid.
Yeah, this is great. Good news. I totally dumped Sheila. It was a long, nasty breakup, so I'm back. I'm dating the Flutter. It's great. I love the water now. It's rad. It's awesome. I'm not too worried about Monologue and Dr. Seuss because they can't even tie their own shoes. Yeah, all right, fine. You got me. You got me, Ivy. I did it. Just to spite you. Nick, Mind Freak guy, thanks for, good luck on the new future. And Flutter, I can't wait to show you off to that poker game with Moses, Gandhi, and Jesus. Let's see if he can really walk on water.
Okay, well, thank you all for coming here and spending the last hour with me. We'll be back with Supervillain Anonymous again tomorrow and all week until we can see if we can break you all. This has been our show. Thank you for watching. And let's introduce our cast today, starting with Michael, who was Dr. Monologue.
Hi, everyone. This was great. Thank you for
And
watching.
August, her first show, playing Poison Ivy. And, of course, Kane was played by Pamela.
I had a great time. Thanks.
And Nick played Mind Freak. Audrey was the Flutter.
Hi, thanks for watching.
And Toxic Cupid was played by James.
Why do I feel so nauseous?
Because you probably don't smoke. Okay. Hey, I'm Kent. We'll see you in 4 weeks with a brand new show. So wave goodbye, everybody. And I don't know what the show's going to be, but you got to come back and see it. Thanks for watching today.
Bye, everybody.